I'm here. Sorry, I'm just posting that I'm live. Hello, friends. How you doing? Welcome on in. I've lost my there we go. I found it. My taskbar. I want to play some Zelda music. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. One moment while I quickly find something. Sounds like Zelda music. As long as you guys can hear it. Hello. Let me go through the redeems. Crunkalore, thank you for redeeming first. Folks, thank you for redeeming second. Arnie, thank you for redeeming third. I hope you guys are doing well. I need to talk to Teal about how she adds those to her starting soon screen because I would love to do that as well. Whoever redeems first, second, and third, to add that to the stream as well. Missed by that much to raid. Damn, you're streaming? I didn't even know. Falsy, yeah, I banned. So I thought it was a bot as well. I'm assuming it's not a bot, or I'm assuming that it might be an account that got taken by a bot or like paid for. I just realized my eyes are really red. My goodness. I look tired in this camera today. You gotta lurk and do dins. Be back in a while. Ellie and Chatters. Thanks for hanging, Arnie. We'll see you. We'll be here for a little bit. We'll be doing some art. So have good dins. We here. How you doing, Crunkle Lord? Also, Wukong, hello. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. I hope you are doing well. I hope everyone's doing well, actually. Ryan Taylor, I'm not sure if you're still here, but hello. We're doing some art tonight. I was going to play some Zelda, and unfortunately, I'm just feeling a bit tired. I'm looking more tired than I thought I looked. Maybe it's the lighting, but like my eyes look really red. I don't know. I've got a bit of a headache, and my brain stuff is going a little bit ooh, but that's why we're just chilling tonight. Hey, Mim. How you doing? How was your shower? Hope it was good. Nice and warm. I'm freezing actually at the moment. Sydney's kind of cold. It's cold and wet outside. You're going to say, dang, you look as tired as I am. I'm very tired. I wanted to nap when I got home, but I didn't end up napping. I just ended up making dinner instead. Although I did cut onions and my eyes did get irritated from the onions. So maybe that's why my eyes look so tired. Whoa, Chris, hello, welcome. On the TikTok side of things. What you doing over there? How you doing? Hoax Combo, thanks for the daily gold offering. Hoax, here, have your tiny heart. Thank you for the early crew. I can also hydrate. I do have a little drink here too. Oh, actually, as well, I want to see if my chat I forget what the chat. No, alright. I still have to fix that one. I have two different chat boxes. One's like a really cute looking one. And one's this general stream elements kind of one. But the cute one is I don't know. It's broken for some reason. You're clean now? That's good. That's good. Hi, Beowulf. How are you? Welcome on in. You're doom scrolling TikTok, and because I follow you, your stream popped up. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you're doing well, Chris. What's going on? Why are you doom scrolling? You got time? There's a cat in the chat. What cat? Did I say cat? I said chat multiple times. I said chat box. I don't know if I said cat. But yes, I hope everyone's doing well. Can you all hear the music as well? I can hear the music. Flexible stick, that is inappropriate. Ellie, I'm an unemployed lad. All I have is time. Well, what do you do with your time? Just doom scroll. Actually, have you been streaming lately? I haven't been, to be fair. I don't watch a lot of streams because I tend to only have them on in the background when I am working and doing stuff. Oh, I'm only kidding. I heard cat and chat, so you wanted to say something confusing. That's fair. You hear the music? Hell yeah. The Doom won't scroll itself. That's true. I'm going to pop us over to the game screen, which will be the art screen for tonight. You guys can see my iPad. I've cast it to my computer. There it is, still my computer. I've still got the mouse. But I use an app called aPowersoft iPhone iPad recorder. And I can connect it through like screen share kind of situation. And put it on my screen. So I am working on something for my sister Mimi, who's in chat. She's doing some gym content. If you're into fitness, if you're into gymming, you guys should go follow her at mim.fit on Instagram. I am making her some like little emotes and like little characters. So like this is her little gal that I got with the matching outfit. And then she wanted, I went too far. Then she wanted like a little sip one where she's sipping on a drink. So I made that one. She wants a little food one. So I'm about to make that. We're going to be working on her food one tonight. And I also made her drink bottle. Oh my gosh, shout out. Go follow Mimi on Instagram. And then I made her gym bag. So I literally did the gym bag at work today while it was quiet. Hold on, let me see. Hopefully that's the right one. I click on it. Yeah. So that's my sister. She is creating fitness content now. So go check it out if you're into it. Is that gym bottle wearing undies? No, it's not. That's just the shadowing of the gym bottle. How dare you? Totally your first time in stream. Okay, so you're over on Twitch now. Also, no, you don't just doom scroll. You also read and keep up with your other hobbies while also job hunting, of course. And you haven't streamed in ages. Okay. Fair enough. Hi, Darkvein. How are you? Ooh, I just got an email. Hell yeah. So I'm in talks with a brand. I mean, there isn't like an NDA. Isn't that against TOS? What? The naked drink bottle? I mean, you can define naked. It's still covered with like coloring. Totally your first time in stream. Darkvein hoax. Isn't that against TOS? Chris again. Okay, just making sure I'm up to date on chat. For anyone that might be confused as well, I'm also streaming on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch all at once. So if I'm talking to people that you don't see in chat, that's why. There's 3 chats going at once. So if I use paint, I'm not naked. Will this work in court? Potentially. Look, if your bits are covered in paint, maybe you can get away with it. But take it with a grain of salt. I didn't say that. I was going to say, I got an email. There's technically no NDA, so it should be fine. Allegedly. Exactly, Mim. Allegedly. There's no email, so I can potentially say it, but I'm going to be working with a brand soon, and they're sending me out a package, and I'm really excited for it. They're organizing. I literally just sent through my details then, and they're going to be sending me a very exciting thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it in the Discord already. You're really excited for their package? I am. It's pretty big. It's a big package. 100%. Depends on if you show up to the hearing with your suit painted on. If you said anything about a suit, your paint is going to match your skin tone. Oh. I don't know if you can swing that. Alright, tonight we're working on a burger because Mim wants a burger. She wants to be eating a burger. So we need to We're just going to use like an outline. Maybe we go grey at first to try and get the outline of the burger correct. She wants a chicken burger. Chicken, lettuce, mayo, buns. What order do you guys have your burgers, by the way? Like, do you do salad first, then sauce, then meat, and then like buns? Or do you salad, then meat, then sauce, then bun? Do not ask about package size. Thank you in advance. Hey, that was pretty damn good. I didn't even do anything. I do whatever feels right at the time. That's fair. I'm going to go chicken. So that's bun. Chicken. How do you... If you were to draw like a chicken burger, you'd want it kind of like... Right? It's a little bit bumpy. Feel like it's not. That doesn't look like a chicken. Well, it's not supposed to look like a chicken. It's supposed to look like a slab of chicken burger. Patty, cheese, veggies, sauce. So patty on the bottom. Are we talking about top to bottom? We're talking bottom to top. I feel like the salad should always be on the bottom. How do we... Alright, mayo. Mimi, do you want cheese on your chicken burger? Where do you want the cheese? I feel salad tends to top. Now, I have a theory for this. When we worked in the shop with our parents, we would put the salad on the bottom. But that's because when you strain it out of the water, because obviously it needs to be in water, you put it on the bottom because you don't want that water to drip over the meat. You can't have the lettuce under the patty because it causes heat reduction faster. Direct patty to bun contact is optimal. Well, you can still meat to bun contact, but the top. I feel like cheese. This is too much thought for me. Do we... Cheese under the mayo? Or should we have put the cheese on top of the chicken? Are we talking top to bottom? Bottom to top. Because we would go lettuce, tomato, beetroot, pineapple, no. Cheese, pineapple, bacon, egg. I'm talking with the lot. Bacon, egg, meat, onion, sauce, patty. That's a burger with a lot. Food is food, and the fastest I can get that, the better. Okay, fair enough. Cheese. I'm gonna go cheese under the mayo. It's so funny that we do things in the opposite direction considering we're on opposite sides of the globe. This is just one slice of cheese, right? Nah, I feel that's wrong. Look, we were doing so well, and the cheese fucked it up. Maybe we don't do cheese. It wilts over the patty. I understand that. But I feel like on the chicken burger, it just won't look pretty in my picture. Alright, let's try and we'll just do lettuce. The lettuce, let's do the iconic, like, greenery kind of. Oh, that fucked up. I didn't mean to do that. Melted cheese is just going to fuse to the bun and ruin the consistency. Exactly. You put the cheese between the salad and the meat so it doesn't fuse to the bun. Well, are you going to eat it or just look at it? I have science. Cheese needs to be adjacent cooked bits always on top of meat. But I raise you underneath the cooked bits. I feel like this is too much, too low. There's too much lettuce on this chicken burger. Everything you're saying is making me hyperventilate right now. Why? Because I'm right. Alright, we need to... Goodness, I feel like I need to sneeze. Bum 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 dum. Look, this is how we used to make cheeseburgers. So there's cheeseburgers, chicken burgers. So I'm going to make it the way that we made it. Heavy breathing intensifies. Hold on. Hold on. That is funny. You'll be putting the meat on top of the stuff. Yes. Hi, TSW. How are you doing? Welcome on in. So just curious, you'll call the stuff under the meat bottoms? Like the bottom of the bread? Is that what you're talking about? Everything you're saying is making me... You're the one with the pen. It's your call. I only come from 3 generations of Whataburger cooks. Well, Darkvein, my parents... I'm the 3rd generation of takeaway store owners in Australia as well. My grandfather sold burgers, my dad sold burgers, and I used to manage my shop for my dad when he was away. Use that art software too? Procreate? Hell yeah. We're just having an intense debate over on Twitch right now about how you how you arrange a chicken burger or a cheeseburger. What you up to today, TSW? That it just feels wrong, and I don't know why. I feel like that's too slanted. I'm getting very particular over this. Like the lettuce and tomato under the chicken, is that called bottoms? No, I just call it salad. I would just say the salad. I mean, does that That looking like a chicken burger to you guys? So it goes bun. Oh, bun. Chicken. Mayo. Lettuce. And bun. It's called soggy. It's not soggy. You toast the bread. You strain the salad. I don't know. I just like planning art and then putting it in Procreate. I also like tracing stuff from shows like The Amazing Digital Circus or Murder Drones. Hell yeah. I really like The Amazing Digital Circus as well. I cosplayed Pomni for a convention not too long ago. All right, we have our sketch. Now we choose the coloring. We're going to go like a brown for the buns. I'm on the right. Yeah. I feel like that's too thick. Hi, Adrian. How you doing? Welcome on in. I keep checking to make sure I'm on the right layer because the amount of times I've like accidentally been on the wrong layer. Crazy. Is the chicken burger with melted American cheese vegan? No. Sideways burger. Hi, Jet. How are you? Welcome on in. It is a sideways burger at the moment. I'm just working on some emotes for my sister. And she wants me to draw her eating a burger. I'm drawing a chicken burger. I made sketched an art piece in your sketchbook, and it's a doll from Murder Drones, and you... That's cool! I would check, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. I'm sure it looks amazing, though. I'm okay, and you? Yeah, like, not too bad. I'm kind of tired tonight. I still wanted to stream, but I didn't want to, like... I'm up to Ganon's Castle on Ocarina of Time, and even though I've, like, played it before, I just kind of didn't want to do like an intense dungeon at the moment. I'm kind of tired from work. It's cold and wet here in Sydney. It's been raining all day. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do just some drawing instead. Is that on? No, okay, that's on the other layer. The chicken. I'm gonna go. Like that. You have the Amazing Digital Circus Animinies? Hell yeah. Okay. You had a KFC burger just before? Hell yeah. Did it look like this? Or does mine look better? Jet, thank you for liking the live as well. Fuck, I'm on the wrong layer. I knew it as soon as I started. Alright, there we go. We're good. We're okay. Also, like I said before, if I'm talking to someone that you don't see in chat, that's because I am streaming on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at the moment as well. So, yeah. Is it possible to exchange the chicken for beef, add bacon, remove the lettuce, add beetroot, and get a gluten-free bun? Also, can you get a side of potato wedges with dipping sauce? I mean, not in this place. Mimi wants her chicken burger with just some chicken, lettuce, and mayo. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate it, Jet. Thank you for liking the live again. You're almost halfway to your full license on your P2s. Hell yeah. That's exciting. Is it just time now that you have to do? Like, you just have to wait for time? I also do animations like your own characters in Hollow Knight Silksong. Heck yeah. How'd you learn to animate? Are you like self-taught? Did you do a course for it? How did that get there? Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Make sure I'm on the correct layer again. Okay. Chicken. Mayo. We're thinking. Mayo's a little bit on the yellowy side. If it's like an eggy mayo. Self-taught? Heck yeah. And you said you use like Procreate and stuff? You got your test in 2 weeks for your P2s. You got this. You got this. Burger. Hey, Mimic. Burger expert. Mimic's had quite a few burgers. Does all the food taste testing. I also thought about doing animations. I now do them and it takes a while, like you're making an episode of something it's taken you 9 months. Well, if you're doing it on your own, then yeah, it would take a while. For sure. You also use Flipper Clip. I don't think I've heard of Flipper Clip. Mimic, thank you for the resub as well. I appreciate that. You'll be getting your green peas. Yes, that's exciting. And then it's just 1 year from your green peas and then you're on your fulls, right? Do you have to do any tests or anything to go? I'm getting zapped by my microphone. Ow. Do you have to do any tests or anything for your... You just subbed, thank you. From green peas to fulls, because I remember it used to be just like wait 1 year, but it's also been a while since I've gotten my fulls, so I don't know if it's the same. Burger. We go. What I like to do is I like to duplicate it 3 times now. Get rid of the sketch layer. We've got our burger. And now we choose the bottom one and we choose the coloring that we want to fill the layer for. Mayo needs to be lighter than that. Chicken. And a burger bun. Now this is the hard one. Burger. You saw a driving instructor car cause an accident yesterday morning, not teaching at the time. They pulled out of a turning lane without indicating and hit into a tradie ute. Oh my goodness. Damn, imagine being an instructor and causing the accident. You skip your red P1 because you're over 21. You go to P2, you pass your hazards. Oh, good. That's exciting. You're getting hungry. Is the chicken burger making you hungry? Question. Now, you don't usually, but do we put sesame seeds on this burger? Because a chicken burger doesn't usually have sesame seeds. Okay, Mimi said no. Not a sesame seed bun. We have a couple of people in chat. Oh no. Give it. What's tranches? What does that mean? On the right layer. Yes. Like rows of dipped leveling. Who's the burger for? It's my sister Mimi. She does fitness content. I know it's a burger. I'll get to that. Fitness content over on Instagram, and she wants me to make her some like little stickers, little emoji kind of situations. And at the moment she wants one. Hold on, I'll show you. So we've got like full pictures of her. Then we have like her taking a sip from a water bottle. Then we have her actual drink bottle. And we have her gym bag. And now I'm making her eat a burger. So this one's her eating a burger, but I need to make the burger. So we're doing that on here. New emotes? Yeah, for my sister, who's been... See you later, TSW. Thank you for hanging. Yeah, she's been doing content over on Instagram for like fitness stuff. But she also wants to be, you know, relatable. And like, just because you're a fitness creator doesn't mean you can't have a burger. She wants to eat what she wants, so she's getting a burger. Ah, that's neat. Wait, what's neat? Oh, that one. Booty bottle. The booty bottle. Water bottle or booty bottle? Booty bottle. The sister streams? No, Mimi doesn't stream. She does Instagram content. Hold on. I have her. Where did I share it? 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 Oh my god, how far up was it? Okay. Okay. It's pinned to chat. She's been doing fitness content over on Instagram. Just some reels and stuff. A lot of posts of her like working out. Some like inspirational stuff. There's always sometimes pictures of her cat, Chaos. She's my other sister, not Cat, of course. So Mimic knows of Cat as well. So our other sister Cat used to stream too. But it's not Cat. You've not been on Twitch in a while? That's fair. I feel like it's calming down a lot over on Twitch. It's always fluctuating. People come and go from it. Even like as a streamer, I don't stream to it too much anymore. Like I still only do the one stream a week. I'm finding more success as a creator through like short form content and stuff, but also because I can't justify spending 4 hours multiple days a week in front of the camera. It like is so hard to sit. But I enjoy it. Wait, Cat Photos sign me up. Yeah, Chaos is Suki's brother. My sister... Oh, you guys would have seen Chaos. I've posted him in the Discord, I'm sure, a couple of times. Which is pretty time consuming, yeah. It's just like, as much as like, I'm still spending a lot of time making content with the short form stuff, or like vlogs and things, it's just easier to manage because it's not like 4 hours in a row sort of stuff. You post your Chaos content on your stories, yeah. And yeah. Yeah, and you can storyboard that shit. Or like, you voiceover, because I do voiceovers for my vlogs. And if you mess up what you're saying, you can just redo it again and again and again and again. Or you can go take a 4-hour break or a nap if you want to. You can't do that while you're streaming. I mean, people do nap on stream. But like, I'm not one of those people. Question, do I make it like have like patterning? Yeah, I think so. I think that kind of works. Welcome back, Wukong. I'm just gonna try and oopsie. Stream should have been cold. Oh, I'm naked. Hold on. Nope. You're thinking of opening your business? What's your business, Adrian? It should have been called Just Try and Pound Me, Wimp. The first one was better. Hey, I don't even know. Super Mario? When did I say that? Surely it was like against a boss or something. These quotes are out of hand. Do I sit here, Beam Bum? You guys like the kind of leafiness? A DJ business? Hell yeah. I mean, I should have guessed. Your username is DJ Adrian. You can still meet to bun contact at the top. That one worked. That doesn't count because it was today's. Teal's live. Teal. Teal's not live. I lied. Oh. No. That was like too much. Nah, not quite. Better, maybe a little bit darker. Too dark. Same. I thought I saw Bean for a second. I'm just blind. I think that's better. It was like the most minuscule change. I got business cards and website, but should do a YouTube channel. Hell yeah. The only thing with DJing though, you'd have to be careful of is the DMCA strikes and stuff, I would assume. Like, I know you'd be mixing up your own music and things, but you just got to be careful. Copyright content, very hard. That cheese or mayo? That's mayo. We didn't end up putting the cheese on the chicken burger. We just ended up going chicken, lettuce, and mayo. The other thing I kind of want to add for the chicken is maybe some like random like chicken burger. I know it sucks, yeah. There actually is a chicken sandwich I would put lettuce on. The original spicy chicken from Burger King. We don't have Burger King. We got Hungry Jack's. And Hungry Jack's does have like a spicy Jack's fried chicken. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm not going to do the most to this because I feel like mayos are like a fine line, you know? Hungry Jack's is Burger King. It's literally the same company. Yeah. Do they have all the same dishes? Or is it like different per country, like McDonald's? Slight variations in the menu. Probably not. Yeah. All right. You've had both Hungry Jack's and Macca's, funnily enough, not in the US. Now we go the opposite direction. Go slightly lighter. I feel like I should even this out. This does not look even. Burger D, hello. I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of mayo these days. Sorry, hopefully I don't rile up chat. I'm sure chat will be okay if you don't like mayo. I've been having, if I have mayo, I have Kewpie mayo just because it's like a little bit more on the lighter side, and it's nice to have with like salmon. It's nice to have with I had it with salami today on a sandwich. I feel just like it's just easier to eat, where mayo can sometimes be like a little bit too tangy. You know? Your brother always goes no mayo? No mayo. Yet to make a visit to America. I also haven't been to America. Though, apart from like some events and stuff, I'm not... I think I've said it on stream before. Much as we have like friends over there and like there are some cool events and stuff, it's not like on my big list of places that I want to visit. I hope I don't offend any American people in chat. It's just not up there. Like on my list of places that I would go would be back to Japan. I want to go to South Korea. Always go back to Greece because, you know, family and stuff. Would love to go maybe visit Scotland. I've always wanted to go to the castles in Scotland. I've been to England. I don't know if I would do England again, to be honest. Unless I went over there for something. Like, I don't have, like, a giant urge to go sort of thing. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys like it? I feel like that burger's pretty good. It looks like a pretty decent burger, don't you think? You've been to Edinburgh Castle? Hell yeah. Thank you for sharing the live as well, Wukong. You got friends you'd want to meet in America? You're just hoping they can afford here first. It's just like, yeah. I'd be excited to go see friends, but it's not on my like list of countries to go to. Like, it's not at the top. Would love to go for an event. Would love to maybe, I don't know. I don't know much about American like landscape, I guess. Because usually if I want to go somewhere, it's generally because of like the landscape or like certain things I want to see. But there's nothing really like there's Disney World and like Universal Studios and stuff, but there's also those over in Japan or over in Singapore. Or like those are just theme parks that I can think of. But like I thought about wanting to go to the Grand Canyon and stuff, but like not really fussed about it. Niagara Falls sounds cool. Wait, is Niagara Falls American? Yes, okay. And then not big on the Statue of Liberty. Not big on New York. LA sounds kind of fun. Oh, it's on the US-Canadian border in New York. Ah. See, I could never remember whether it was what's it called? Canada or America, but I'm pretty sure mostly it's from like America. Not big on New York City. I live in Sydney. That's as big city as I want to get, you know. Also, I feel like that burger turned out pretty good. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's there. It's hiding under my face. You've been from LA to Tampa, up and down the UK, through Germany. LA was the worst place you've ever been. The only reason I'd go to LA is because I know there's events and... Oh my god, I'm hiccuping. Events and things that happen there. Okay. It depends on which part of LA. Yeah, that's exactly. Three. So how can I... Sorry if I'm just like distracted for a sec. How can I adjust... organizing events for the weekend, because we'll be in Brisbane over the weekend. Yeah. Should we ask the guys as well if they want to do it? Okay. Just thought. The ladies and ladies. Is that the only one? I thought there were... Yeah, I thought it was only one. You just jumped in the Discord? Heck yeah. Well, enjoy. Alk and I are going to Brisbane on Thursday. Because over the weekend there's the Magic the Gathering Spotlight series. But we're doing the Magic the Gathering Spotlight series, which is Hobbit themed. So we are making sure that we have everything organized. They have different like scheduled events throughout the event. We're trying to make sure that we have got that organized, which excited for, but also nervous because, you know, it's a proper Magic the Gathering event and I haven't done one like this before. And then also just not the I am very tired. Like, I'm already a very tired bean. I'll be very tired from traveling. I'm not Suki, so I can't be a bean. Where is Bean? I love you. After going to Japan and Australia, I wouldn't recommend visiting US, so no offense taken. All good. Bean? I think she sounds sad. When you did the last Magic Hobbit event, did I see you met up with Honey/Ducky? So, the last event... The last, like, proper event, the launch event, was hosted by Wizards. Honey Ducky was there. And I know of Honey Ducky. I think we might be mutuals online, but I think we're more of an acquaintance because we haven't really interacted too much. Obviously nothing against them, we just haven't interacted. But from what I can tell, lovely person. They had the best pool with the Hobbit stuff. I'm insanely jealous. But yeah, I didn't really meet up with them. They were just also at the event. I did meet up with Yinny. Hello, Yinny. So we've been hanging out with her and her partner quite a bit. Alk and Jared play like Magic together. Me and Yinny also play Magic, but we were more like the dressing up and the watching the movies and things like that. And Yinny hosted a Magic the Gathering Hobbit feast sort of day. And then we also went to our friend Inks's house last weekend. He also hosted like a Hobbit Magic the Gathering day, but it was more opening packs and playing games. We were supposed to open packs and play games at Yinny's as well. I think we opened the packs, but we didn't really play the games just because we were chatting and eating and watching the movie and stuff. So I've seen them before music a few times. They're super nice. I have seen them at events. I met them at DreamHack, I believe. And they seem lovely, which I think is how we became mutuals. But yeah, like absolutely lovely person from what I've seen. But the only reason, yeah, we just haven't interacted much. So yeah. I've seen them. I read that. BRB, gotta ask Kmart staff if they have what I want in stock or if you're just blind. That's fair. The burrito you got in Sydney probably can't match up to a burrito in Texas, even though everything is bigger in Texas. That's fair. Actually, we could put little crumbs around Mimi's mouth. I think that'd be funny. She's got some crumbs on her mouth. She's been eating the burg. It's funny. Why am I only biting? Well, do you want me to take a chunk out of the rest of it? It was just the easiest thing to cut out. I'll cut out more of it. Oh, what am I on? I'm on the wrong layer. Maybe just the chicken? Or I can go the bread and the chicken. So we go... like that. Oh, maybe just the chicken as well. Okay. You know how, like, your first bite of a burger is always just bread? That's why. Here you go. You got some of the chicken in there as well. I do want to see. Do I have... Is she holding that bun? She will be. She will be, I swear. I take big bites. Okay. Poll to see if we think D is blind or the item is out of stock. Hold on, I'll set it. 1 second. What the hell? Go. I would assume. Oh, things are happening. Should I be on my companion's app? Okay. Ah, here we go. Let me read. How is she holding that bun? I'm adding hands. That's what I'm doing now. Those the ads got me. All good, meme. E-Bubs, thank you for the resub. How you doing? Love. Hey, Tron, I will not grab your biddies, but thank you for giving them to me. E-Bubs, thank you for the biddies as well. Damn, you tried to do it as fast as you could, but it wasn't fast enough. I tried to do it right after Mimi said, I like bites. Buns are holding her. Jesus. In the Alex just organizing the Brisbane trip, so sorry. Little bit distracted. But how you doing, E-Bubs? Welcome on in. And Tron, welcome on in as well. I hope y'all are doing alright. What's happening? It says view all. Been good. How about you? I'm tired. I'm tired, man. Always doing things. I lost my pencil. Okay, I found it. Alright. It's horizontal. Fuck. Ignore what's going on at the moment. It's because of the other one. just gonna try as we go. Ebubs, I've been meaning to ask you how we're getting those pies to you. We got you those pies all that time ago, and we still haven't given them to you. I think you need to add a 6 finger at most. Artwork seems to have it these days. No! Fuck AI art. Gross. Get it out of here. We only like real artists in here. You can swing by after dance tomorrow night, but it'll be like 10 p.m. I mean, we should be up anyway. Alk and I will be spending the whole day cleaning the house tomorrow because Mimi is actually coming down and staying at our place and looking after Suki for us while we're in Brisbane. She's also coming down for a concert, I believe. But she... Oh. But she will be here looking after Suki, so I want to clean the house. I'm going to get Alk to vacuum. Need some cleaning. Oh my gosh. Hidden. The third option. Purposely hidden. You're voting hidden because the site says they have 14, but there's none anywhere on the shelves. Oh my god. Wait, you asked? What did they say? Make the hand be a foot? No. Gross. Tron, are you into foot things? Going to a different Kmart tomorrow. I mean, Alk will clean and you'll be telling him where to clean. I mean, he's already started cleaning tonight, so he's actually been doing okay. He's cleaning up the 3D printer desk. Just because that's kind of the messiest and he kind of has like excess print stuff everywhere. But he's also been like working on prints to take to Brisbane with us. Like deck boxes and stuff, which is super exciting, but just like a lot of work to kind of organize before the trip. And not terrible, but not also looking great. Like, what the heck is going on with these last couple of fingers? Yeah, okay. It's the third finger that just looks weird. No, you know what? Heck no. You're not into foot things? You sure? I'll keep you updated on things. Yeah, it should be. What? I can't. For some reason, it won't let me read what you said. Should be there. Also, a lot have been asking for the same thing, so the site just might not be up to date. And with the recent rearrangement, could be just somewhere weird. Need 2 kilo weights for step exercises. Yes, you got to make sure the fingering is right. Yes, always. Burger. Ani, welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, this finger is just whack. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why it feels so weirdly massive. Look, slightly better. Still weird. Yes, man. Not being able to see the thumb adds mystery. Like, do you want to know or do you want to discuss theories with your friends? Well, I'm good, very tired, but happy. Hell yeah, that's a good way to be. You don't like it? Oh no. I've got some you can have. I don't use mine. Pretty sure they're purple too. Not being able to see. I read that. I need that works. I can use stuff around the house in the meantime. Probably have enough books to count as weights. Where are you going? What are you doing? Look, we're going to leave it as a weird thumb. What is wrong with these fingers? I think they're too rounded. Like the way I felt that just like fixed half the problem. It's fine, no one will notice. I noticed just you. Where is the finger hair? Maybe she broke a finger in the past. I'll also make a bot that auto-replies to whomever posts the emote asking what's with the fingers. Fine, Mimi doesn't stream, so you won't see the emote. Yeah. I mean, there's potential for her to stream on Instagram. And I know when you stream on TikTok, you can add custom emotes as well. So maybe she does that. Yeah. Why are you making emotes for someone who doesn't stream? Because it's my sister. It's more like a sticker sheet. Like, she wants more like a sticker sheet. Emoji style, emote style, but stickers. Does that make more sense, Hoax? Bless you, baby. What? We don't give a sheet. Alright, look. The hands are not the best. But it's not the main thing that you'd be looking at, right? Plus, I gotta give nails. Okay, it makes a justification wouldn't jump. Oh, hold on, wait. That's a wild way to hold burger. The next time I get a burger, I'm gonna try to hold it like that. All the weight being supported between the thumb and your index finger. It makes a justification wouldn't jump to making sense. You want Darth Vader to cut off that hand so bad. Oi! Look! When you look at it like that, it looks fine. Now we duplicate it. You like this? Oh, look, that can kind of make that can kind of work. All right. Hi, Salvion. Welcome on in. How you doing? Looks like she's pushing it away. Does it? Get away. I accidentally kicked your power bank and killed your PC, TV, and PS5 in one go. You're going to bed. Good night. Good night, Darkbane. Thank you for hanging. I hope you have a good night. Feels like the more I distort it, the worse it's getting. Why do hands look so weird? What the heck? It looks terrible. I'm gonna delete that. I duplicated it. No left thumb for your sister. Suddenly learning a new way to hold a burger. I've been holding burgers wrong. Looks like Cop is asking if she paid for the burger and she's about to say, I didn't do nothing. On a burger is supposed to be touching the buns, not the lettuce or meat. Look, she's just... Do you know how hard it is to draw hands, Tron? You know how freaking hard it is to draw hands. I would shush up if I were you. You're just holding a damn burger. Do you want me to draw the hands to hold the burger the other way? Because I'd have to bring up like a full reference. I don't know how to draw a hand holding a burger. Actually, I lied. I'm just messing because it's 4 a.m. and you're sleep deprived. That's fair. I just want to make sure it looks good, but also I've been like second guessing everything as well. So like I want to make sure that it looks fine as well. Like if the hands look that bad, then I'm going to redo them. Does you get a discount if you're repurposing old assets? She's not paying me. To be fair, she did offer to pay me, but I said no. It's hard because it shows. Like, it covers. Chicken burger. I'm trying to work out the hands. So basically, I drew these hands, but the other said that it didn't look good and that you're holding the chicken burger wrong because that's not how you would hold a chicken burger. Because you hold it, you know, like the burger grip. So I have these assets where I like made heart hands, and I was like, maybe I can do that for the chicken burger, but it's also wrong. And now I don't know what to do. Well, the hands would have to look massive because the size of the burger is wrong. Like, it's disproportionate to her mouth. It's like, if I make it so it's like able to hold the burger, the hands are huge. Hey Billy, how you doing? You're gonna be lurking, just going to sleep now at 4 a.m. That's fair. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Maybe someone's feeding her the burger. It's a bit hard, Wukong. Because the thing is with drawing hands, right? It's so hard to draw hands that are cute in like, kind of like that animated kind of feel to them. Cartoony kind of feel, I should say. When like all my references for like holding a burger, for example, would be like realistic. Or hear me out, try the salad finger style. Nah. Look, we got some hands going here. Whether they do the job or not. It is hard to draw hands. You've only been joking. Yeah, that's fair. Yes. Oh, that's her. Real quick, Ocarina of Time question. Do I have to buy the fish from Zora's Domain shop to get into Jabu Jabu, or is there another way to get one? Every time you go fishing, you're not able to keep any. In Zora's Domain, when you go downstairs and it's like where all the water is, I believe somewhere in the water, I think where the rocks are and you can stand, not swim, not float, but like stand near the Zora shop. There should be fish swimming around there. I think you can get a bottle and scoop it from there, if I remember correctly. Speaking of Zora's Domain, music for it. There's a good chance I'll ask again in Discord tomorrow. Lol, have a good night. Oh, good, Billy. Thanks for hanging. Alright. Are those hands better? Or is that hand better? Do you want this hand to be... showing more of the burger? Does this look good? I don't know. I can't tell, guys. This is why I went live, because I can't tell. What do you mean? Everything matches, Hoax. Don't start. Did you cheap out and not put tomato on the burger? She doesn't like tomato. Jesse, thank you for the daily gold offering. Are you happy with this hand over the other hand? No one said anything. Guys, I need validation. This is why you're here. Does it look better? Can't tell. You might need to move the arm portion behind the thumb. What if I... do that. You can't see it. I still kind of like that. But you guys are like, that's not how it's held. Oh, wait. What did I do? I don't know. I can say what Mimi says. I can't do it the other way, though. Like, I can't add a second hand. Hi, Mim. Tell me which hand you like. So far, this one's just one-handed. Because if I add another hand, it'd cover the bite mark of the burger. Or I've got these hands, but you're not holding the burger correctly. You like the hand holding the burger correctly? But you're just eating one-handed. Isn't that fine? Or do you want me to try and do like a second hand? Kind of look like someone else's hand. She's getting fed. Also, I realize on this one, I should probably... Gosh, where is it? There. I think that's what's nicer. Alright, one-handed burger eating is the height of hubris. We'll end up with a messy shirt. Yeah. Look, I can try and do the same on, like, the other side. But if I do that... Like, it would just be like her excitedly holding a burger. Hold on, let me duplicate this. So we have one group where it's let me see if I can do this. You're just finishing your portfolio? Ooh, portfolio. I can't speak. Portfolio on what?
YouTube Premium
Oh. How did I get...
is ad-free YouTube. And
I wasn't supposed to be
exclusive
watching a
access
video
to
with
all
ads. There is also this where she hasn't yet taken a bite of her burger, but she's excited to. Ah! The second-hand crowd's image makes the burger forced focus, although the repositioning of it looks... See, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Like... Even if we, like, finish that off. Play. It just depends on whether you want to be eating the burger. Oops. Whether you just want to kind of hold it. I can... Yes. I'll fix it up in a... because that hand looks jank. Oh, it looks so bad. What the fuck? I don't know what I did there. Why does the hand look terrible? I think it's because of the lack of the other fingers. You could also have something like this. So, options. Holding the burger, you can't see the bite that she's taken because it's on the other side of the burger. Or one-handed and she's taken a bite. Or... oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Or janky ass weird position hands. Mim, it's up to you. So. Bracelet. Second burger came in and devoured your sister. Huge burger. But what kind of person has their first bite of just the bread? Well, that's why some of the chicken's gone too. Im, you there? I know you just said slay. Wukong and Hoax think one-handed. Alright, not the janky weird hands. Wait, that's not right. When to use my mouse to click on it. So. One-handed? One-handed bite? Whoa, what's happening there? Two-handed bite. But two-handed, no bite. Two-handed, no bite. One-handed bite. The one-handed kind of does look better to me. Because I feel like the two-handed, I feel like there's too much going on. But again, it's up to you, Mim. I also need to fix the right hand on this one. Because it looks weird, and I don't know why. But I'll only fix if you prefer this one. Can I have both? Yes, absolutely, can do. I can go like this. 8. At all. Now you have both. Would you also like it? Because I totally eat my burger with two hands, but I also like the one-handed. Yes, okay, cool. One-handed gets the full body face and the burger, so it's, if a sticker, it's more personalized. That's true. Would you like them in pink as well? One-handed, yeah, I read that. Everyone said one-handed, but again, I mean, I can give both to Mim. She can decide from there as well. Oh my goodness. That's the arm, but it might be better colored as the shirt in the two-handed image, as it looks like a third hand at a glance. Yeah, I could make it slightly darker. Let's leave them red. Okay, we can leave them red. With the sip one, I gave the option of both because you had the matching drink bottle, but I do know the red stands out as well in this one. I think one of the eyes are over. Did I just do that? You like the sip one? I don't know why it feels weird. I think it's maybe the positioning of one of the eyes. One eye is bigger. One eye is supposed to be bigger because it's supposed to be closer. You know what I mean? There is something up with the eye. I just can't figure out. I think it's this. One eye is bigger as this whole project is secretly for Ellie to give to her sister about her complex eye size. No, I think maybe it's the pupil. That feels better. Your girl is cross-eyed, so it makes sense. It's just, you're not really staring at anything, right? That's the whole point. Like, I did that for my... I don't even know if I have my sip emote on here. No, I don't. But my sip emote is the same. Like, we're not really staring at anything. We're just kind of like... you know, like just not staring at anything. So that's kind of what I wanted it to be like. I mean, looking at them side by side, the red one does look better now. I reckon it was these. No, it looks slightly better now. The eye proportion still feels slightly off. It's supposed to be bigger. Because it's closer. Maybe I make the other side slightly bigger. How did she get... It's sweat, hoax. She's doing fitness stuff, so she's got sweat on her head. There, I made it slightly bigger. Does that help? Is that better? Does it look better? Or are eyes too wide apart now? Eyes are honestly the hardest part of the whole thing. I think that looks better, right? Does it look the same? I think that... Did you want her red and pink, Mim? TV! Hello, hello. Yeah? Alright, so I'll just quickly change the pink then. Okay. How you doing, TV? Alright, so we have 2 emotes. We've got a chicken burger, her drink bottle, her gym bag. We have the 2 full body ones. We have variations of the 2 emotes. One with 1-handed burger, one with 2-handed burger. One red outfit sipping on the bottle, one pink outfit sipping on the bottle. Full length red, full length pink. Accessories. Now she also wants one of her like lifting a weight and one of her on a treadmill. How do I draw a treadmill? No 2-hand variant for the booty bottle. The bottle is 2-handed. He has 2 hands there. He's 2-handed in there. My goodness. Sleepy. What time is it? 9:30. Not bad. I'm just like exhausted. Let me just have a little heck to go and catch up on some notifications. I did see some work emails come through. I'll quickly have a look at that. I might actually stand up and like walk around for a second. So I'll put on some clips and come back to you guys momentarily just because I need to get away from the PC for a sec.
Oh yeah, we'll put the book in the garage.
Okay, I have
Is that you?
It wasn't me! What the fuck?
The fuck?
Are they making us pee? Yeah, they wanna make us pee! Tea party!
be able to find you. I think I did. Oh my god! Scan it! Scan it! I'm dead.
Are you on your way, Ellie, or are you dead?
I got like stomped.
You have to hit all 3 heads at the same time. Like that.
I'm sorry, Jesus. Scanning ability. Yeep. Oh, what? I lagged through the wall. I just resort to punching, like if I can't. Ah, that teleport. Wait, the penguin might yell at me for going off track. Too bad. No. Alright, we're gonna go slow, Mario. Slow. You wanna talk to me? You talk to me? You aren't trying to cheat, are you? Shortcuts aren't allowed! No! But I did it! That was like a speedrunning thing! Ah!
Climb up.
He's
I
like
just did it.
struggling. I think he's getting pulled too much. He's pulling me.
That's not how we get it. No!
Whoa!
No!
No! I refuse!
Can't stop like I don't know. You're like flailing on the bottom.
I'm trying to pull your head out of underneath.
You better not be pulling. I need to climb. You're pulling me down. Can't get up again.
What?
No!
Ellie!
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh,
I
Whoa.
got boosted up.
no!
Keep going, babe.
Oh,
I'm trying!
I'm getting boosted up.
I'm trying! No! I'm down!
On the track. Oh. He's fine. He'll work.
What the fuck? Where are we?
This is the crypt.
Oh, oh.
Can't pull
Yeah,
Ellie.
one on top of the
I'm
crypt.
falling.
I'm late for a very important date. Wow. Is Sakon. Sakon these nuts. Welcome to the Happy Mask Shop. We are dealing masks that bring happy. It's the Happy Mask Salesman. Give me a second.
You hit me and I hit into John and we both fell off the edge.
Okay.
Wait, did you win completely again?
I'm back. I really needed to like decompress just then. I went and actually laid down on the ottoman, like right near my computer. I was just like, out of the light, away from the computer. It's a need to lay down. I'm good now. We are. No. Not importing. The heck was that? Oh, the moons. We are figuring out how to draw a treadmill. Do I know how to draw a treadmill? No. Treadmill. I can't spell. PNG. I really can't spell. I need one from the side. They're all showing like from the back. That one's kind of from the side with the man on it. The one with the lady on it there, that kind of works. I like how simple this one is. I don't know if you can... Wait, hold on. I like how simple that one is. Oh, I do kind of like how simple this one is. Alright. We'll use this lady running as a reference. Now, there is a way to add a reference, and I can't remember. Canvas? Reference? Oh. That out of... We're gonna go grey. The first simple one also caught your eye. Felt like the best way to go about it, right? This is like way too thick. Don't forget to include the dust on the treadmill as no one cleans those. You know, I never thought about that, like cleaning a treadmill. That makes sense. Treadmills that I have like big screens on it. Hmm. Front mean. I don't know. I haven't been to the gym in a little bit. I don't know what it looks like. What am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, so. Okay. Look, it's starting to look like one. It's just very weird, right? You're back drawing your sister on a treadmill? Yes. Well, at least I'm trying to get started on the treadmill tonight. I had to go on a treadmill recently. It almost killed you. Mood. Look, they have big ass screens on them now. I don't know how... I don't know what direction I'm like drawing in. Does that like that? Wrong. Feels wrong. Proportionately wrong. This is where your phone charges. No? Or phone sits if you don't have the fancy ones. Sometimes they have wireless charging. Realize this would be wrong. Or like that. Stress test at a cardiologist? Ugh. I really need to go to the gym again. I find it so hard, I have no time. I mean, that's kind of looking like one, right? We're missing a leg down the bottom. Treadmill. Does this look treadmill-y enough? The one in the photo has like a much bigger like screen thing. You use these when you text your sister. No, but it's a possibility now. Maybe you make the screen bigger. Screen like double the size. Love it? I'm glad. Alright. Now we do our little duplicate layer things and we start to add the colors. I guess it's just gonna be grey and black, right? I did that in the wrong. Alright. Just imagine this. You say, going to a burger place, want me to bring you one, insert sister with burger emote. Yeah. Alright, let me see now. We need slightly darker. Yeah. You put the weights by your door, so we'll keep in the car to pass on next time you're free. Tomorrow's book cataloging chore day, but we'll see. Tomorrow's also chore day for me. Working from home, and I gotta clean the house. I need one of those gloves that don't detect my hands. Layers. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry, I'm getting to the point where I'm just like concentrating, so reading chat's just gotten on the back burner for me. Not gonna lie, my hand is low-key cramping. don't draw much anymore. So like going from not drawing much to drawing hours today. It wasn't just a stream. It was also like when work wasn't busy today, I wanted to be productive in the office. I brought my iPad to work, and so I was drawing at work. It was very quiet, like throughout the whole. Oh, Link! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How are you? How is stream? How is things? For those of you that came at the raid that don't know who I am, hello, my name is Ellie Savith, but just Ellie will do. I'm a variety streamer from Sydney, and tonight we are doing a little art stream. I'm usually gaming, specifically Zelda stuff. I also make Zelda masks and do a bunch of other projects like off of stream. But yeah, welcome on in. Thank you so much. I'll give you a shout out, Link. 1 second. How stream? Did you do all the things? Not a random link posting in chat. The only random link posting. Oh, wait. Fuck. I did the only random link posting we allow. How was Call of Duty? You do your duty. They call you. No, I got nothing for it, really. Brain's fried. Treadmill. Stream was long and productive. Started with continuing Splatoon Raiders, which was fun. Then Zenless Zone Zero event and character building. I actually managed to get a decent build on the character. Then grinded Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, and Warzone. You did indeed get a Warzone win. Been playing the new character in Overwatch also. Hell yeah. I've never played Overwatch. I'm not big on Overwatch. I don't think I ever want to play Overwatch. I've heard good things. But yeah, I also, it means I know nothing about Overwatch. So I don't know who this new character is. But I hope they're fun. Hope the art is going good. Art is going. It was going good. We're now drawing a treadmill. Which, you know. I kind of don't like that. But yeah, I was just saying, I don't do much, like, drawing anymore. And my hand is not forgiving me for it. I'm getting cramps. Beginning of Overwatch was better. The OG developers of Overwatch left. Ah, that makes sense. Have to jump off, but I'll talk to you later. All good, meme. Hope you like how they're coming out. I don't think I'll finish this one tonight. I think I'll probably finish the, treadmill. But that's kind of the extent of this one. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Also, for anyone that's watching, go follow my sister, mim.fit, on Instagram. She's been posting... Yahaha! She's been... My voice is fucked. She's been posting fitness content, gym content, positivity stuff, which is why I am drawing a treadmill right now. So you guys should go and give her some love. Mimic, thanks for redeeming. Yahaha. I'm gonna stop for a second. I need a drink. It's called mim.fit, yes, on Instagram. I believe she should also have one over on TikTok, but I'm also not 100% sure. I think she will eventually get one anyway. Ugh. What am I doing? My goodness. Also, Link, if you do need to raid and round, please feel free to do so. You know the drill. You come in all the time. But I know streaming can take a lot out of people. Please feel free to go get something to eat, drink. If you need some sleep, go do the things that you need to do. I appreciate all the love and support, but I appreciate it even more. You look after yourself. Oh. You guys like it? Does it look good? It's a treadmill. It do be looking like a treadmill. Like, that's something, right? Looks like a treadmill to me. I'm like, I still want to chat, but like, I feel like the fact that I'm just sitting in another chair after I've been in a chair for hours today at work, gosh, it's hard. Okay. Lock in. Gotta finish this. Ayo. I'm on the wrong freaking layer. How That'll do it. Oh. That's the part where you put your phone. Fine. Supposed to be like a dip. You know? Layers. Up. Be the deaf. You can kind of tell this is a little bit rushed. I feel like I will come back to it if I don't like how it's turning out. Like I did with the sip emote. I don't know. I had a break. Tell him, guys. I had a break and I laid down on the ottoman for like 5 minutes. I love you. Okay. I gotta do the highlights and I'm done. Ark is saying he knows me. He's like, are you getting overstimulated? Yes, but no, but yes. I like hanging with you guys. We do have a big weekend ahead of us. I say weekend, but like it starts kind of tomorrow. Clean the whole house tomorrow while working from home. Thursday, fly to Brisbane. Check in or have lunch. Check in. Go to the convention center. Pick up our pass. Then I think we might be meeting with a friend for dinner. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Magic the Gathering Hobbit event. Fly home Monday. Back at work Tuesday. I get a little bit of a sleep in tomorrow because we work from home. So it's not as bad. Measure those sleep-in days. It's like an extra hour from our usual wake-up time for work. I have been struggling to get out of bed, though, for, like, work. It's just... I don't know how to explain it. My body just does not want to get up before 8 o'clock. And to go to work, I have to be up by like 7. Which again, I know people get up a lot earlier than me. But like, my goodness, sometimes my body just is like, nope, absolutely not. Me, it's a case of an object at rest stays at rest. That's also fair. Mine's also, Alk is so warm and cuddly, and if he doesn't get up, I won't get up. And if I don't get up, he doesn't get up. And then we're like, 5 more minutes. And then we're there and we're like, fuck, we're late. Because we just kept falling asleep. And I also tend to... Oh, fuck, I used the wrong one. Snooze the alarm in my sleep. Not snooze it. Turn it off in my sleep. All of them. Every time. So I will be... Let's look at my alarms. I'll set alarms in the morning for 6:30, 6:40, 6:45, 7 o'clock, 7:10, 7:20, 7:30, 7:35, 7:40. If I'm not up at 7:40, then I'm probably working from home that day. Because it takes an hour to get into the city. But I have to drop Alk off first at his work. What am I doing? And then I drop him off at his work, and it takes me 15 minutes to drive from his work to my work. But if we get up at 7:30, we leave by 8, making sure Suki's fed. Sometimes we'll pack lunch. Suki's litter's clean. We're dressed. We're clean. We're ready to go. We leave at 8. We'll get to Alk's work at 9. If we're lucky. There's always traffic. Sometimes it's more than an hour. Then it's 15 minutes for me to get to work. I start at 9 as well. So I will usually... I have to send emails sometimes right at 9 o'clock on the dot. And if that's the case for the day... I'll usually remote into my computer, my work computer, from my phone while we're driving into the city. Because Alk drives in, then we stop at his work, drop him off, I get in the car and I drive. So I'll remote into my work PC to... I think I fucked up somewhere here. But if we leave at 8 o'clock, because we both struggled to get out of bed, then I drop Alk off at 9. I'm like always going to be late. I don't know what's happening here. It's fine. It looks fine. You can't tell that I made a mistake. Alright, let me just catch up. Don't know if you saw my reply, but I've met several of the Zenless Zone Zero VAs. That is cool. Sorry, phone battery is struggling. Trying not to lose chat. Friend of mine does VA work and he's made friends. No worries. Met a voice actor this year. She's super nice. I've got hiccups. Awesome. I'll have to check in with a friend who is in contact. That's cool. Once thought of doing VA work. We have a couple of voice actor friends. He's taken some lessons. He's gotten some minor roles in games and anime shorts. He has fun and he listens to feedback from his teachers and friends. I have also considered doing voice acting work, but it's one of those things where I don't know if I can do it. And I'm too shy to find out. Like, I'm in front of a camera now, but I get quite intense stage fright. And I think it stems from, this is going to be a little bit of a history dump. When I was in high school, I wanted to perform. I wanted to do musical theater. And I wanted to be a singer, wanted to do acting. I was in drama class. I did music. Yeah, wanted to do musical theater. Even did dance, was a part of a dance group. And I got teased for wanting to be a singer. And some of their ways of teasing me was like, wow, oh my god, you're really good. And then bitch about me behind my back. So I kind of never learnt whether I was a good singer. And because of that, like, sort of bad reception of it in high school, I never really wanted to perform again. So I never pursued it. I don't think I'm going to pursue it. But it's also up there with like voice acting, where I'd love to do voice acting. I used to do impressions, different accents, different celebrity impressions and stuff all the time. And now because of that, I just don't know if I could do that, you know? Like, I'm not sure if I'm actually able to, or if they were bitching about me behind my back to just bitch about me, or whether they were like, they actually had a point. You know what I mean? I just don't know. People suck sometimes. Yeah. I get it. To be honest, if you could go back and become a faceless streamer, you 100% would. I mean, I'm sure there's still time. Like, if you really wanted to do it. Like, obviously your face is out there and stuff, but you can always, like, just turn off the camera and do it, you know? I've considered VTubing a couple of times. I have way too many videos and TikToks I'd have to delete way too much. Yeah, that's fine. Can you give me the names of people and I can track them down for legal reasons? This is hypothetical. Nah. See, look, it's also one of those things where it's sort of like, yeah, it sucked. But, you know, I am who I am today. Sort of thing. What am I doing? Because of it. And I feel like, you know, when it comes to like bullying and shit, definitely not an issue now with that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of like a lack of confidence now because of that. Not that I'd want to pursue it anyway. Like, I don't see much of a career in me doing that sort of stuff. Would love to do it one day, even for fun. Definitely on my bucket list to like voice act and do something. I have a long bucket list of things I just, like, little projects I want to do. Like, I want to produce a game. I want to write a book. I would love to voice act. I'd love to write a song. Just like little bucket things that I would love to do. Would be honestly like a cool YouTube series, to be honest, if I could just go through and do all these things. But yeah, I don't know. Don't have time. Don't have patience. Maybe don't have the ability. There was also another girl that I was actually quite friends with. And she was like friends in the way that she thought she was better than me and would put me down to make herself feel better. But because I was friends with her, I was like, no, she's just telling me because she's my friend. Right? But yeah, she also wanted to do acting. I don't think she wanted to do singing. She wanted to do acting, modeling, like a few other things. And then, like, to make herself feel better, she would put me down. And it was just sort of like, looking back on it now, as a very, very toxic friendship. But I also once again learned from it, and high schoolers be like that. I feel like this treadmill's done. You've had friends like that? Yeah. Look, they come and go. There's all types of friends. It is what it is. I also come from a small country town. Even worse down there, there's not much happening. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone wants to know everyone's business. Everyone's sleeping with everyone. It's just fucked up. Some people don't leave that high school mentality. Funny you say that. I don't know if I've admitted this before. I feel like I have. I feel like I'm very open about it. Sometimes I'll look back on these people that treated me wrong. I might see them on social media and stuff. And like, look, I'm pretty happy with who I am today. I'm not saying I've done anything like amazingly fantastic. You know, like I'm not a well-known celebrity. I haven't cured any diseases. I haven't done anything like that. But I'm pretty happy with who I am. I don't know. Sometimes I look back on some people and I do feel bad for them because, you know, they weren't able to achieve some of their dreams and stuff. But also, I'm a big fan of karma. And like, you treat people like shit. Don't be surprised if, you know, you don't get shit, you know? And sometimes they're not doing as well as they could be. And it just brings me the tiniest bit of joy. And I'm not saying that as a bad person. It's just kind of like vindication. Like, you get the energy you put out into the world, right? Karma, manifestation, that kind of stuff. And sometimes when I see the people that weren't nice to me not really having the best times, like not bad times, like gosh, if it was like really bad mental health or really bad health problems or something, would not wish that upon anyone. But it's sort of like they're still living, like they had all these big dreams and they're still living at home and they don't know what to do with their life, that kind of stuff, right? Like they never left the town that they always wanted to leave. I feel like that's the best way to put it. Whereas I got out and I was like able to do something. I say the treadmill's done and then I keep touching it. Some of us take what we've learned and can be self-aware. Some people not so much. Exactly. And I'm very much also aware of like, I will give people the benefit of the doubt. I know some people don't have the best upbringing. They can be victims of circumstances and stuff. But I also believe that you can be the victim of circumstances, but you decide how that shapes you. You decide, like, you go through that stuff. You get to a point where you might come past that stuff. And then you're sort of like, okay, where do I go from here? And you decide what you do after that. I'm very much a fan of like people kind of taking control of that. You know? Hey Mimic, welcome back. We're having a little chat about just like people not being great. I feel like this treadmill's done. I keep saying that, and then I keep fixing it. And then I keep saying that, and then I keep fixing it. It's fine. treadmill. Catch you later, Ellie. Going to sleep. Oh, good, Wukong. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate you coming on in. Thank you for the gifts and hanging out in TikTok land. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to kind of stop there with the drawing. We made some progress. We drew a chicken burger. We drew my sister eating a chicken burger. We drew a treadmill. And earlier today, I drew a gym bag. This is what I did at work when it was quiet. But I drew a gym bag. We've got quite a lot of like accessories and things going on. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go to my face and we can chat for a little bit longer. And then we'll go. Oh, goodness. I look tired. I look so tired. Oh, my God. It's fine. Everything is okay. Hold on. Let me read. Never been a big fan of your looks, so that's why you want to be faceless, to be honest. Honestly, I mean, I just went to my face and the first thing I said was, oh my God, I look so tired. You're also your own worst enemy. Like, I'm not fond of how I look. Whenever I go out anywhere, I have to at least put on like eyeliner and stuff. Almost put on makeup tonight, but because it was just a chill art stream, I was like, no, it's fine. It's not focusing on me. It's focusing on the art. So I didn't actually dress myself up for tonight. I have considered being a VTuber before because I'd rather people hear my voice and not see my face. I'd rather not have to go through the effort of putting on makeup at the beginning of every stream. I would also like to not have to have like a tidy stream background or like be in cute clothes. Sometimes I don't want to wear pants. Like, you know what I mean? So I completely understand wanting to be faceless or like wanting to be a VTuber because like I have considered it. I do have a PNG tuber. I don't know where she is though. She's here somewhere. Oh, this is different. Gosh, browser? I want to see. She's got to be here somewhere. I thought it would be like image or something, but I don't think it's coming up. I have like a little PNG tuber that I used to have, and she would like react to me talking, like the audio input, and she would just kind of like change her face. I think she would just open her mouth as she did it. But I don't know where she is. I thought it would be in browser source, but that's not there. Super secret. Ed Pats. I have so many different things. No. It wouldn't be images. I don't know. Like, not here. That's fine. It's alright. Surely... Hold on. If I go into studio mode and I go to the no cam just chatting. No, it's all there, but it's not... I found it, but it's not. Oh, I don't have it. Wait. Why isn't it a thing? I think I figured it out. Hold on, let me try and get it going. I got this. He's not on here, but it's called Avatar. Alright, I'm gonna put her in the corner. And I have to open it. I gotta find a link to a photo. Your reflection's your worst critic. I mean, as someone who makes content every day, every week, I completely understand. I hate looking at my face. I hate listening to my voice. And I do it all the time. Fuck. Bet you it's only the one though. Damn, alright. I feel like that didn't work. Maybe. The heck? Oh, I see. I didn't close the bracket? No, it's just not working. Damn it, it's not working. I can't get the PNG tuber to work. It's fine. It's alright. Sucks though. Yeah, she's not there. I'm assuming it probably just doesn't do it anymore. Like the thing I might use for it might just not be available anymore. That's alright. I want to do my own VTuber slash PNG tuber anyway for like the nights that I want to stream, but I don't want to go on camera looking like this. But again, it's just another thing to organize. It's another thing that I want to draw. I'm very much a person who wants to do my own art and my own stuff for my channel, which is why I've done all my own stream scenes. I've done my own emotes. I've done all of my like overlays about me, graphics, everything. Like I drew it all myself. But with VTubing, it's a whole different thing because I have to draw an avatar, but I have to draw like each individual element in tiny, tiny, tiny pieces and then learn how to rig it all. And I do have a friend that does that, so I definitely can have, like I have help if I want to. And she's like more than happy to also do it for me. But I'm like, it's something that I would love to work out on my own. But also I just feel like I don't stream enough to justify putting all that work in for a VTuber to not use it. You know what I mean? So maybe if I start streaming a little bit more again, but at the moment I'm just too busy with like events and stuff. We have had something on this month every weekend. all Hobbit and Magic the Gathering related, as well as Oz Comic Con Canberra, as well as the little food market. Gosh, I was sick the weekend before, but we still went to pre-release. I've just been doing everything. I still got to finish Alk's barrel. I got to sew some straps on to his barrel tomorrow before we go to Brisbane on Friday. I'm just too busy. I got too many things on. I've also... You guys know by now, I've talked about it in the Discord. I got gifted a chair from Elgato. And I need to edit the video to it. I got gifted a chair from Elgato. And I haven't edited the video. And I should probably post that maybe tonight as well. Also have to... I was going to edit the little food market vlog and make that into a little vlog, but I'm waiting on some POV shots from Alk, so that might be an after Brisbane thing. Definitely want to make a Brisbane vlog. Shiny new chair. Yeah, I'm not on it now. I should have brought it upstairs. Suki's claimed it. It's got a plush seat, like a plush bottom, and Suki loves it. She, as soon as I put it together, I put it next to Alk while I went and cooked dinner yesterday. And Suki went and sat on it and did not move until we went to bed. So, it's Suki's chair now, actually. I got a new chair and I can't even use it. Another cat bed. She's sitting on it now behind Alk, see? It's her chair. Ugh. I can't. One day you'll save up for a good chair. Look, this is a decent chair. This is the Thunder X3. Pretty sure I bought it in like 2018. It's like 8 years old. It's lasted me for a while. The only thing is the bottom of it is like, it's all like that faux leather vinyl shit. And the bottom seat part is all cracked. If I could get some of that like fake leather vinyl tape or whatever, I would put it over this seat and just have it as another seat, like downstairs or something. But I want something comfortable because you guys see me, I sit in stream for hours on end and I'm just always like trying to get comfortable again, trying to stretch, and I'm like, okay, I'm not comfortable. This is not a good chair. It's lasted a long... Oh, Alk sent a photo. Here you go. A photo of Suki on the chair. Proof. Literally sent from Alk just then. So Alk's sitting on the chair, working on it downstairs. And Alk is literally... Suki's literally sitting behind Alk on the chair. Give that cat a mullet? No, never. Hi, Hero of Rhyme. How you doing? Welcome on in. You have bananas that sit straighter than you do. I have the worst posture. I think it's because I'm always like leaning down. I'm always drawing. I'm always like doing stuff. Even when I'm sitting at a computer, I try to sit back in my chair so my back's against it. Do you have another cat named Sokka? I don't. I've only got Suki. We didn't actually choose Suki's name. She came with it. But we're big Avatar The Last Airbender fans. So, and we didn't want to change the name because we thought it suited her. So we kept it. But I call her everything but Suki. She is Bean. She's... I'm calling her Potato at the moment. Or Tater Tot. It changes like every few weeks. Do want to get another cat though. We saw some cats up for adoption at the food market the other day. Now that sounds bad. The food market was at the Carriage Works. They have multiple festivals and things on all at the same time. And out the front of the Carriage Works, there were like cats up for adoption. And we stopped, and there was this little shy girl that just kind of sat in, you know, her enclosure by herself, and she like let out the tiniest little squeak. And I was like, I want to take her home. Don't tell Suki she's your second favorite beanie. Don't worry, I won't. She won't know. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, I would love another cat. But also, I think we babied Suki too much. She has separation anxiety. If we're in the bathroom for too long, she'll come and meow at the door. She has her little bean bag at the end of our bed. So when we go to like bed at night, she'll come up to bed with us, and like you'll see, so we'll close the door to keep it kind of warm. And then you'll see the door open just a little bit, and you'll see a little tail go like at the end of the bed, and then you'll hear a and that's her getting on the beanbag. She just gets comfortable. It's either that or it's like 4 o'clock in the morning and she's meowing at the bathroom door because for some reason she thinks we're in the bathroom. But she has been babied so much. We did consider getting one of her brothers when we picked up her and Chaos, but we just didn't think we could afford 2 cats at the time. And as much as we really wanted to, we were just like, it's already going to be a handful enough to train her. There's an ad in my music. What's she done? No. Yeah. I think if we did get her a kitten or something, like another cat, it'd have to be a kitten, so she'd maybe like become protective of it, I feel like is the best way to put it, rather than another grown cat where she'd be territorial. Because already the way she reacts to Chaos when Mimi looks after him or we look after him, it takes only a few days for her to get used to him. But my voice just went. But she just doesn't vibe with Chaos. Like it'll be like 2 or 3 days and she'll be okay with him. But also he does have a habit of just like body slamming her. So that is also a thing. Alright, what time is it? We've been going for almost 3.5 hours now. I know that's not very long. That's not a long stream. But I am also very tired. My voice is... oh my god. My words are escaping me. My voice is... I was thinking going against me. My brain keeps saying rejecting. I mean, my voice is kind of rejecting me. And yeah, I should just leave. I should go. Maybe it's a good idea for me to get out. I don't know if you can tell. Gosh, my throat is dry. Alright. We gotta find someone to raid. What are you guys feeling? Do we find a Zelda creator to raid? I've been feeling like raiding off into some new communities, making more friends, kind of expanding. Because I know a lot of people that I used to raid into don't really stream around the same time as me anymore. And also, the ones that do are like the same 3 people that I raid time and time again. So I would like to potentially raid someone new. But would you like to go to Zelda? Would you like to go to art because it was an art stream? Or should we just go and find a friend? I know Baby Hellraiser is playing Dead by Daylight. We could go over to her. I know we haven't been to her for a while. Or like I said, we can find someone to raid. You'll probably be raiding and running, so anything is fine. Let's have a look. I want to see... Is art not a category anymore? Jesus. Oh my god, there's so many amazing artists in the art category. Goodness. Also need to sleep soon? Okay, I'm trying to find someone to raid. I just don't know. I'm overwhelmed. There's so many amazing artists streaming art right now. There's an Aussie artist co-working. They have cute art. Let's go there. Orangey? Currently working in the animation industry as a background layout artist. He loves photography and skateboarding. Aussie. Australia, English, co-working, chill, anime are his tags. He's also been going for almost 3 hours, so hopefully he's not ending soon.
Cumulus and like Cirrus or something. I don't remember.
Alright, hold on.
Something like that actually happened. A truck with a gas canister.
I'm just trying to make sure
toppled over a car.
that it's not.
That is not good.
So we're gonna
That is
go.
not good news for the fearful of big trucks. For those of us with a fear of large trucks.
Alright, I feel like they're not ending, so we're gonna go over there. I've linked them in chat, so if you get left behind for any reason, please scroll up and click the link in chat. Unfortunately, if you're watching over on YouTube or TikTok, we are doing the raid over on Twitch. Sadly, you won't be able to come with us unless you quickly jump in chat now. But I'm going to do my little outro and I'm going to start the raid. And then I'm going to finish up. So up to you if you join the raid, but also if you're watching on Twitch, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to start the raid now. So for those of you that came in tonight, anyone who lurked, anyone who chatted, anyone who subbed, followed, gifted, chatted, I think I already said that. Oh my god. Gave biddies, started the hype train, had a stream streak, interacted with stream at any capacity. Thank you all so much for coming on in. I really appreciate it. It means a lot when you guys support me, even if it's once a week during these streams. If you'd like to follow me on other social media, my name is Just Ellie Will Do across all socials. Just Ellie Will Do, no spaces. You can find the link to my link tree in all of my About Me's or in Twitch chat right now. And feel free to jump in my Discord. It's also in my link tree and also in my About Me's and bios. Also in Twitch chat right now. I will be live hopefully next week. We'll see how we go because we get back from Brisbane on Monday. But I should be live Tuesday night, assuming everything goes well. Same time, same channel, same place. In the meantime, we're going to go raid Orangey. So send him all the love, all the hype. Use the raid message, just a raid will do. And if you're subbed, you can use the one with my emotes. If you're watching on YouTube and TikTok, this is the end. Thank you all so much for watching and have a good morning, evening, night, time zone. And goodbye.